and welcome to the fascinating world of VR and AR. Today we take on a journey to explore on how these two technologies are shaping our life.
Virtual reality, or VR, is a new form of technology that's been growing in popularity. Virtual reality immerses you in a 3D environment that seems real, taking away the limitations of the real world to allow you to go wherever you want and see what you're interested in. It's a simulated experience used in gaming, entertainment, educational, and professional environments to let people have experiences that may be dangerous or entirely impossible in real life. Once inside this environment, you can explore and interact with everything inside. Virtual reality tricks our brains into believing that what we see and hear while wearing the VR headset is real. Virtual reality is a form of technology that places you inside of a 3D simulated environment. This virtual setting is shown in 360 degrees, adding to the sense of realism. You can look around and see the simulated environment all around you. If you take a step, the scenery will move as if you were walking through a real environment. And sounds are also part of the experience. If someone walks up behind you in a VR chat room, for instance, you'll hear them coming behind you. And if a monster jumps out at you to your left, you'll hear it on your left. It may be difficult to imagine what virtual reality looks like if you haven't experienced it, but the short answer is that VR looks real, since it's designed to mimic reality. What you actually see can vary dramatically depending on the specific app you're using. You could play a VR game that places you on an alien planet, join a VR chat room that looks like a cafe, or use a travel app to walk the streets of London without ever leaving your house. No matter what you see while you're exploring virtual reality, anyone watching you from the outside will see you wearing a VR headset like an Oculus Quest 2, Steam Index, HTC Vive, HP Reverb, or PSVR. These headsets completely cover your eyes, showing you the virtual environment while blocking your view of the real world around you. You'll also hold controllers, one in each hand, that will help you to interact with the virtual world.
Now we know about VR, what about AR and what is the difference between them?
Augmented reality, or AR, is a bit different. Instead of transporting you to a virtual world, it takes digital images and layers them on the real world around you. This is done through the use of either a clear visor or a smartphone. So with VR, you could explore a world full of dinosaurs. But with AR, you could see those dinosaurs moving through the world around you. Both of these technologies are growing at a rapid pace and being implemented in a variety of different ways. Surgeons are using VR to practice highly technical surgeries before operating. Businesses are using them to give consumers virtual tours of products and locations. There are even apps that can use your smartphone's camera to scan and translate a foreign language in real time. As they continue to grow, VR and AR have the potential to greatly change almost every industry. You'll want to keep an eye on them to see how they might soon affect your job and potentially your everyday life.
Now, what if we combine them?
Mixed reality is the merging of the real world with virtual stimuli, and it's changing the way we communicate, shop, and live. Few people have a grip on what it actually is, though, even as the technology begins impacting society in a big way. So what is mixed reality? Simply put, there are three types of reality: actual, virtual, and mixed. Actual reality is, obviously, the world around us. Virtual reality is any simulation of actual reality. And when we say simulation, we mean something that is indistinguishable from our actual reality, such as the virtual reality presented in The Matrix, where all of its inhabitant senses were simulated perfectly. And mixed reality is the combination of actual and virtual reality, including augmented and diminished reality. So far, mixed reality experiences have been limited to gaming applications and on-location experiences like the Ghostbusters Dimension attraction at Times Square. Looking ahead, mixed reality solutions are coming soon, as retailers experiment with new ways to attract and retain customers while drastically cutting back on square footage. This need to evolve the customer experience, combined with the emergence of new technology that builds on the early success of gear like Microsoft's HoloLens, means that the outlook for the future is definitely mixed.
Okay, so now we heard about VR, AR, and MR. I guess we have one more thing that we left. It is XR, Extended Reality. But what is it again?
You want to take your presentation to the next level? Well, we can help. And we were lucky enough to get along to the Sky's showroom in London to check out one of their extended reality setups. So it comprises of an LED floor and an LED wall, very typical kit that we're all familiar with. And as you'd expect, we can put some content on these products and straight away it looks like I'm in a TV studio. But we are really limited to the size of the room and the size of the physical LED product itself. What if we could actually take away those boundaries and immerse myself in a virtual world? Well, the Skies have done this with some fantastic hardware, and that is the Sky Solutions. What if we could actually take away those boundaries and immerse myself in a virtual world? Well, the Skies have done this with some fantastic hardware, and that is the Sky Solutions. So as you can see now, I'm in a virtual world. There is a seamless transition between the physical LED wall and the virtual set. The camera can pan around as it usually would, an operator can drive this, and the model will react in real time to those camera movements.
So there you have it. We just take a glimpse on the world of AR, VR, MR, and also XR. So the future now is here. It's up to us to use it for our own good, for our own benefits, for a better future. And let's together explore the world of AR, VR, MR, and also XR together. That's all from me. Bye.